And we're back. If you saw that earlier, you didn't. You didn't see that. I'll repeat myself. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Fantasy Blitz. It is your boy Elijah, Eli, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I'm very excited because today we are doing our first edition of the mock draft for fantasy football. It's been a long road since we could do one of these. I might be doing this early, but it's May. It's never too early to talk about fantasy, the NFL, or anything in that nature. But yeah, man, got the audio fixed. Thanks to Nick. Appreciate that a ton. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. The stream deck is not working. That is okay. So I gotta go all the way to screens. Yes, sir. Let me sip my yerb. All right. So here are our topics. Our topics. We got NFL news. Just a quick little like what's going on. I'm thinking about doing this for every show, just because there's constant news now that like everything's under place. As far as just the draft is done, free agency's done, the rookies. I think the contracts are starting to come in a little bit, but just like vet moves are starting to happen. You'll see on this next slide. Like there's a couple guys that you've heard of that are signing with new teams or looking to sign with new teams. So it's a new thing, but it's not. It's like the same thing every year, but just new players. But yeah, let's look in the news real quick. We have quite some notes. All right, so let's look at these. So the schedule release, that's like the final, the nail in the coffin for the season to be really starting to get into place, because then people can really start looking at, like records and what they may look like. Like if a team like the Falcons, not just to talk about them because they're my team, but they got to play the Cowboys and the Chiefs. And I saw just before we went on air that they could potentially be playing the Cowboys and then the Chiefs. So like that could easily be an 0-2 for the Falcons, or it could be a 1-1. But if you space it out, if the Falcons play them later on in the season, they may look better. They may catch good stride, and that could be a 2-0 little span. Who knows? Who cares? I do. But yeah, let's get back into it. Treylon Burks. This guy was supposed to be fantastic, but it just seems like he never found his place in Tennessee, or is not never found, but he's still pretty young. But he looks to get out of Tennessee because the crowded wide receiver room. I don't really blame the guy. I don't think it's too crowded because if you're that talented, like it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But he's looking to get out. Mike Vrabel said he's confident that he'll play everywhere. So they're hoping to keep him. I see it as like a T. Higgins situation. Not comparing Burks to Higgins, but like this guy wants out, but are they going to get him out? This is totally different in their sense because T. Higgins has proved himself. Burks is like, I want to go prove myself. We'll have to see how that goes. Then we got Allen Robinson to the Giants. This is just a vet move. I don't really see this as the Giants really gaining anything special from it. Allen Robinson is great, but this is not Allen Robinson on the Jaguars. He's coming off the Steelers. I don't think he did too hot either. But then we have Zay Jones. He visited with the Cowboys. He's still got some juice in him. He's coming from the Jags. And I think this will help the Cowboys just give him an extra, oomph on the wide receiver core. Then we got Joe Burrow. He's finally back on the practice field. He's been back for a couple days now, but he looks good. He said it feels good after the rehab, so not too bad for that guy. When he's healthy, put full cam. When he's healthy, the Bengals can be really, really good. I still believe this. They're like the true kryptonite for the Chiefs because they've got it together. They've lost some pieces, but Joe Burrow is just he's amazing. That guy's really good. But then we got Tank Dell. Let me switch it over. If you heard the news, Tank Dell got in a shooting incident, but I can't remember how to say his name. D'Amico Jones or D'Amico Ryan. He said that he should make a full recovery from that shooting incident. Very tragic, but props to that guy. If you can get back on the field, shout out to Brian Robinson Jr. because he's done that. If you can get back on the field from that and like be fully healthy, that's incredible. But that concludes the news. Not a lot of news. This will change throughout the season. Like next week, there probably won't be as much news, but in 2 months' time, there will be a whole lot more news just because rookies are starting to get into and getting to more practice. It's going to get crazy, guys. This is going to be a crazy season. The NFL, if you don't have stock in the NFL, you better buy some now because this is going to become one of the best leagues like sports leagues in all over the world. You know, like I still think the NBA does pretty good numbers, but the popularity of globally is in the NBA, a little bit of the MLB, but NFL, it's rising up. So this is what we got going on today. Actually, let me just go back to full cam for that. Very chill over here today. So we're going to do a mock draft simulator. We're going to go to Fantasy Pros. All right. I am nervous. I haven't done a mock draft in so long. So it's just the 2024 season. We're doing full PPR. And if you don't know what PPR means, it basically means point per reception. So you get an extra point for each catch. So a guy could catch a ball for 0 yards and you'd still gain. You know, this really helps out for running backs that get some check downs when it's like 3rd and long and they can't really get any yardage and they just need to get the ball out and you still get a point. So not too bad. We're going to go snake. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then so on and so forth. Basic pick logic. Number of teams, we're going to do 10. We're not ready for 12. I'm ready for 12. I was in a 12-man league last year. It is, and I'm still going to be in it because it's not dynasty, but we do it every year. It's brutal. All right, when you add 2 more teams to your roster, it's actually insane. But I love it. I love 12 teams because I mean that just shows who really pays attention to the NFL. And it gets brutal. But I love it. I love it so much. And then draft position, I'll randomize that in a second because I'm not gonna do something that benefits me. And then we got QBs. We get one of them. You know, this is where you're starting. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 kicker, 1 defense and 1 special team, 1 flex. I'm not gonna do super flexes because that's not like the typical, like typical league that people are in. I've been in a super flex. I'm not a big fan because it's just like a quarterback, and then if you don't draft a high quarterback, you're gonna end up with like, I don't know, man, like who's like a mid quarterback? I don't know. Kyler Murray. You know, like it's just I don't want to call him mid either, but like you don't want him to be your second quarterback if you have a super flex. And then we got 6 bench spots. That's pretty typical as well. All right, so let's get into, maybe I should zoom in on this because it is kind of small. There we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Screen. I meant to hit screens. All right, here we go. Randomize. I'm really hoping, I like to get in the area of 4 and 7. If I get 1, that's great. If I get 10, that's okay because you go back-to-back in rounds. But I think like 3 is bad, 8's bad, 9's bad. But that's just personal preference. So here we go on the randomize. I'm kind of scared. 12. Oh, what in the... Huh? Let me refresh that. 12. Why did you give me 12? No thanks. All right, we'll go back up here. 10. Okay, randomize. 5th. All right, we're dead in the middle. I'll take that all day. Let's go. All right, let's go. Oh, we got the chat. Robust when unarmed. What up, Troy? He says, Eli... watching from work. Oh, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, if y'all are watching, you're taking time out of your day to watch this, so I really do appreciate it. I can never say it enough, but I honestly do say it too much. But I'm just full of gratitude. Blessed, man. All right, so here we go. Start the draft. Oof. I haven't done one of these in so long. All right, so this one's one of those where, oh, can you guys see? Who got picked? Do I have to zoom back out? All right, there we go. Okay. What in the world is this? Am I picking first? Number 5 overall. Number 5 is Justin Jefferson, give me that. Can I not see who these guys got? Okay, we'll go Justin Jefferson. Number 5 overall. Let me get screen plus cam. Robust one on arm said, I miss Arthur Smith more every day. Oh, man. Are you the president, vice president, and sole member of that club? Because I don't even know. So we'll go Justin, number 5. Okay, there we go. Now we got the guys popping up. Why did I not do that? So the first pick was Christian McCaffrey. I expect that. Cedee Lamb, number 2. In our title, I have Cedee Lamb being the number 1 overall pick because if you're a wide receiver guy, you really might consider going number 1 overall for him just because of the season he had last year, but I don't really see that happening. But yeah, CMC number 1, Cedee Lamb 2, Tyreek Hill 3, Jamar Chase 4, Justin Jefferson 5. Oh, I think that's a kind of a steal if you get Justin Jefferson at 5. But new quarterback, getting either Sam Darnold or a rookie that hasn't proved himself. Should we go 2 wide receivers or Travis? Oof. See, this is where it gets tricky. First few rounds is when you really start to build your team. I got 17 seconds. This is scary. Gosh, those running backs are brutal. All right, I'm gonna go Kyron Williams. I'm not a big fan on Travis this year. So Kyron, and then who else got picked ahead? See, Travis dropped all the way down to round 3. I'm not picking round 2. Come on. All right, so then Marvin Harrison Jr. What in the second round? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, these are bots, but that's nuts. Michael Pittman, and then Devontae Adams, and then Drake London. Not too bad. All right, so then we got round 3. We can go running back or wide receiver. Oh, man. I'm thinking Chris Olave, Brandon Ayuk. Always got to look. Can we not look at more wide receivers? Oh, my gosh. Why can't I look at more? That's okay. Draft board? Oh, no. I want cheat sheets. Get me out of there. We'll go. Man, I was not a big fan of Chris Olave. I liked him a lot last year, but that didn't really work out. Feels too early for Josh Jacobs. I'm feeling Brandon Ayuk at 3. Because I like Kyron, Justin, and then Brandon Ayuk. So we'll go him. Oh, Stephon Diggs. We could get him potentially. They kind of spoil it by not showing all that. Is there a way I could pause this? This is so fast. I might do 2 of these today because it's so fast. All right, so I think I got to go running back. I have to. Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, James Cook, Joe Mixon. Ooh, ADP right here is average draft position, so 67 means round 6, pick 7, if you're doing 10 teams. So I'm thinking I might go with, if we're in 4th round, yeah, I might go Josh Jacobs. Because I like the team he's on. I'm not necessarily a big fan of Josh Jacobs, but I like the situation he's in, so we'll go Josh. So far we got Kyron, Josh, Justin Jefferson, and Brandon Ayuk. Not too bad. And then, quarterback. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, we're in round 6. I don't want to end up with any of these guys, so I'll go Joe. Ugh. All right, we'll go Joe. Not ugh and Joe, but like, I just hate that it's so low now. See, these are your backups. I'm not a huge fan of drafting any of these guys to be your starting. Kyler, Jordan Love. Kyler's in a good situation, but, I mean, outside of Marvin Harrison Jr., like, who else do you have? Marquise Brown is gone. Jordan Love is good. Again, who does he have to throw the ball to? So, not huge on that. So, I think we should go, who's that tight end? Mark Andrews, Dalton Kincaid. All right, I can spare some of that. So we'll go running back again or flex. So we need to get some more options. Keenan Allen or Amari Cooper. Can he stay healthy? If he can stay healthy, that's great. We'll go, since it's PBR, we'll go Amari. I like that pick. What in the world is this? No, thank you. All right. So maybe we should look at tight ends now. Evan Ingram. See, some of these guys are still good picks. Tight ends have been booming. If I can go with full cam real quick. Tight ends have been booming. If you've been playing fantasy for a while, you've been knowing, like, tight ends are tricky. You either got Travis, Mark Andrews, and, way back then you get Gronk. That's it. But now you got options. Like, look at these over here. You really have George Kittle, David Njoku, Jake Ferguson, and Evan Ingram. Like, these are great picks. I still want to stack up on my running backs, though. I like the DeAndre Swift situation in Chicago because if they get in goal line situation, he can easily punch it in. So I think I'm going to go DeAndre. Yeah, Jalen. Yeah, because then after that, it's going to be Jalen Warren. I don't want him. So I'll go him. So he's on my bench. That's great. If I got DeAndre Swift on my bench, that's fantastic. Let's look at these picks real quick. So after I picked DeAndre, Christian Kirk, I read the Tua. T. Higgins, Kyler Murray, Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler. Could be a sleeper this year, Austin Eckler. I don't know too much, though. Oh, boy. Nick Chubb at 114 for it. That's going to change. That's going to have to change, right? There's no way. All right, we'll go all. Calvin Ridley. Oh, that could be a sleeper pick. That's a high risk, high reward. I'm not huge on Javonte Williams, but again, similar situation for Josh Jacobs. Good situation he's in. Oh man. Calvin. I think I gotta go with Calvin. Still don't have a tight end. See, Evan Ingram, he's still sitting here. He's probably going to go next round, but he's still sitting here. And I could stash up on some running backs. Should we go Najee? Nah. Ooh, I got to go. We're going Najee. Who'd they give me? Calvin? All right, that's not bad. See, I'm talking too much. Hey, it's mock draft 1.0. I'm going to do another one after this. I've already decided. All right. So we got Calvin and DeAndre on the bench. It's not too bad. So we'll go Joe, Kyron, Josh, Justin. Let's look at tight ends now. And also, I'm like on a speed run because usually if you're drafting other people, like you have time to think. Right now, I get a minute for every pick. But in reality, like you get more time just because you got other people picking and people go all the way down to the last second like I just did. So go back to screen plus cam. I'm still not going there because he's still sitting there. If George Kittle is still sitting there, I'll sit. I will sit on that. Jordan Addison, he could be okay, but I don't want 2 Minnesota receivers. Oh, I'm going Marquise. Yeah, Marquise Brown, Kansas City. He's easily wide receiver 1 for the Chiefs now. He's on 1-year contract, so he's either trying to earn an extra contract or, just trying to prove himself in some sort of way. All right, now we're getting to the thick of it, okay? Now I feel like I really got to get a tight end. Evan Ingram's still sitting there. Why? I'm going to have to change the settings. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we'll go Evan Ingram. Okay. What else we got? See, like George Kittle gone. Not gone. He's still there. They called it a steal. I don't know about that. Man. Defense kicker last 2 rounds for me always, unless you got a gut feeling. But don't go outside of like the bottom 3 rounds. That's just, you're wasting depth, I think. Especially kicker. I once drafted with a guy that drafted 3 kickers. That was insane. Tight end. No, why am I looking tight end? See, I don't like any of these. That's a funny picture. Running back. Jonathan Brooks. I don't want the rook. Jerome Ford. I liked what he did last year, but Nick Chubb is back. Can we get a backup quarterback? Justin, what league am I in? What is this? We're doing 12 teams next. Yeah, this is ridiculous. We'll go running. No, we'll go wide receiver and go Mike Williams. I like Mike Williams. Definitely think you can undo picks. This is crazy. I'm on Fantasy Pros, by the way. ESPN was like, you have to join a draft room, and I'm not about that. See, Antonio Gibson. Why is anyone drafting Antonio Gibson at all? He's a great waiver wire pickup, but I'm not huge on that. Ooh, Jameson Williams. I like him for Dynasty, but this is a straight-up league. So we got 2 more bench spots, and then defense and kicker. Let's go all... Yeah, we should go backup quarterback. And I think we go Herbert. Or Tua. Not Tua. Tua, that's not too bad. Man, this is crazy. See, a lot of people are going to take Caleb Williams in, like, top 5 round, and I don't see that happening, just for my sake. Like Khalil Herbert, he can be sitting behind DeAndre Swift, but he could also, he's a vulture. He could take some picks or take some snaps. Man. All right, we got 1 more spot on bench. See, this is when you really start looking at defense. Ravens, like they were number 1 last year, so I'll just go Ravens. Yeah, no one's picking defenses. Okay, now, because we're in the second to last round. We're out of there. Man. Cole Kmet's not a bad backup tight end. I don't usually draft backup tight ends. It's more of like a drop thing every year for me. So I'm not going to go with him. Romeo Doubs. You kidding me? Give me him. He's like the only good wide receiver I think worthy of drafting on the Packers this year. I just don't know about Watson's health. And Lazard's gone, so why even? All right, now we got kicker, and we have to do kicker. And then, I don't know. Who's going to be scoring the most? I'll go full cam because I got time. What I truly think of for kickers is guys or teams that are not going to be necessarily scoring a lot of touchdowns. I mean, that's great for their team, but teams that struggle in the red zone. I don't have my notes on me right now, but usually before a big draft, I look at teams that struggle in the red zone, that have bad touchdown percentage, and I just go with the guy that, is higher up in there, that on the team that has bad touchdown percentage, like I said. And I don't really know that right now. But so I'm going to go Jake Elliott. They seem like to score a lot. So we'll go Jake Elliott. Here's a full draft board. Not too bad. Oh, I didn't get to see my pick. So that's okay. I wonder if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. There we go. Not too shabby. So we got Joe Burrow, Kyron Williams, Josh Jacobs, Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk, Evan Ingram, Amari Cooper, the Ravens D, Jake Elliott, DeAndre Swift, Calvin Ridley, Marquise Brown, Mike Williams, Tua, and Romeo. All right, I'm going to keep it a bean. Yeah, like no one, that's pretty inaccurate if you're going to be drafting with people that, like, actually play fantasy football, to say the least. So, no wonder it's an A+, because, like, I was drafting against bots. So let's see if I can, like, draft against, like, tougher opponents. So can we go back? Yeah, sweet. Why is it taking me all the way to the bottom? All right. We'll do... Oh, man. See, like, I got Yahoo. Can I do ESPN? All right, we'll do 12. Who in the world? 32? That's nuts. Who does that? 60 seconds is still fine. I mean, that's just absurd. We'll do like a... What's the average? It's not 6. Is that 6? There's just no way. And I don't have service in here, so I can't really look up, like, what's the average spot. I believe it's 6. Or is it 8? We'll do 8 just to make it more rounds. But we'll do 12 teams to show y'all what I'm really about. And then we could do... I might do that one. Oof. Who am I drafting against? I know they have, like, draft opponents. Or you draft against. Yeah, there we go. All experts. I'll just do... Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, I have to do... That's a... Get out of here, man. I don't want none of that. I also draft... Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, I got to go find a better one for the next one. Okay, well, I guess we can only do that. Not too bad. We'll do start your draft. Here we go. Let me get back to a no Tagovailoa. Let me get back to 150. There we go. So I don't know why they won't show me first rounds. Oh, I got to go back. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I think the audio being not working really threw me off. So let's go back. Randomize. Close my eyes. Here we go. Is it on? Okay. Third? Oh, in a 12-man? Oh, this is going to be terrible. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's awful. I mean, it's great because I get a top 3 pick, but then, like, I got to wait for so long in a 12-man league. Yeah, my next pick is in 19 picks. That's brutal. So you really got to be careful on these picks. Tyreek. No, I said Jamar was going to be the best this year. I gotta stick to my guns. Okay. See, like, all these guys just gone. Nico, Devontae, Saquon's gone. Jonathan Taylor's gone. Drake London went in the first round. This is so inaccurate. I want to draft against, like, actual people. All right, so I got, so far, why can't I see my team? That's fine. Whew. Oh, rosters. There we go. I'll go running back. I don't want Josh Jacobs in the second round, but I am in a 12-man. Who are my wide receivers? Wayne Herron said backups should get paid more. If you're a quarterback, yeah, probably a little bit more. But some say that's the best job in all of sports. Sheesh, Michael Pittman. I mean, that's a stud wide receiver core right there. But then I got my running backs. I'm so scared. Oh, see, like, this is ridiculous. I'll go Josh. I'm a big fan of Josh, just for this one. So I'm giving him the 3rd round. He's like Malik Neighbors going in the 4th round. That's not going to happen. Ezekiel 25-17. What verse is that? Okay. Kenneth Walker in the 4th, or we could go Devontae. I already have a pretty solid wide receiver core. I'm lacking in running back. I liked Kenneth Walker a lot. I really did last year. So I'll go with him. Oh, man. Aaron Jones in the 5th. That's not too bad. Man, that's not too bad at all. we should look at quarterbacks. Okay, CJ Stroud's still there. He's probably going to go. Let's see. Yeah, he'll go next round. I'm okay. I can sit on that. So we'll go back to running backs. Aaron Jones. I'm okay on that. Amari Cooper, Christian Kirk, T. Higgins. I'm not going to go with the guy that wants to be out of his team. So, no thanks. Running back. I guess we'll go Aaron Jones. So, like, let's see. If he's still there. Okay. Oh, I waited too long. I waited way too long. This is a great 12-man league. A great 12-man league team. Scary Terry. I like that. I like that a bunch. In the 7th round? What are we in? 6th round? Yeah, we'll go Scary. Running back. I don't want to keep picking the same guys. Ooh, Nick Chubb in the 11th round. It's not too bad. Tight ends. Evan Ingram still. Nah. We got to get a quarterback. I don't want to do it, but I think I have to. Joe. I don't want to pick the same guys. This is ridiculous. See, like Gus Edwards in the 8th round? Who's going to pick Gus Edwards in like the top 10 rounds? There's just no way. All right, this is where, okay, this is a 12-man league right here. When you're in like the, what are we in, 9th round? No, we're in the 8th round. We got DeAndre Hopkins, Deontay Johnson as like your top wide receiver picks or top overall picks. That's rough. Man, that's tough. We're lacking, not really lacking anywhere. Now it's just like, just to improve the roster. I think we'll go, it won't show me anymore. Unless, okay. The settings is, okay, that's crazy. We'll go DeAndre. Oof. Okay. Running backs. I like Ty Chandler. He helped me get in the playoffs last year, but that's only because, wait a second, is he the running back? He is the running back this year. It's crazy. He a fan. I'm not a big fan of Deontay Johnson. Oh, man. This is tough. This is really tough because I don't want any of these guys. We'll go tight end. We'll get, no, I don't want to get him again. We'll go JSN. I like him a lot. All right, now they're starting to suggest tight ends. We need a running back. That's what we're missing. Oof, yeah, I messed up on that. We'll go JK. Meh, it's 171. But see, this is the thing. They've got Roshkan. I think that's his name. At 181, but they got him suggested higher. That makes no sense. We'll go, see, like right there, 181. That's crazy. No thanks. He is a fan. That's right, Boo Bear. DeAndre Swift season says, get Ingram. Yeah, but I got him last time. In the last, I'll get him. Might as well. If I can get there in time. All right, we'll go Ingram. Hey, yeah, please make suggestions in this. Like, I don't have a lot of time, so it would help a lot if y'all could just say, like, get this guy. So thank you, DeAndre Swift season. All. See, like, the Ravens, I'm not taking them now. All right, we'll go get a backup quarterback. Or should we? Nah, keep drafting. Keon Coleman, I like it. I think he's going to be great this year. All my bench is wide receivers. That's insane. Running, because this is so slim. Ew. No thanks. Carolina, dude, this guy fell off so hard. Man. Oh, Jahan Dotson. Thank you. Steal. That's got to be a steal. Michael Wilson. He did okay last year, too, towards the end of the season. We got 3 bench spots and then a defensive player and a kicker. And then, so let's get a backup. We'll go Justin, just because we went 2-0 last time. Kirk Cousins. See, his ADP is 130, and we're in the 14th round. Let's go. See, he's going to be sitting behind. I don't think he's going to be starting. I really don't. I think by the end of the year, it's going to be Zamir White. Because they're huge on him this year. Elijah Moore, Quentin Johnson. Man, you better be good. I mean, you have to be good if you're Quentin Johnston. We'll go. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. We'll do a backup tight end. Just why not? Okay, after looking at those guys, we will not do a backup tight end. We will do. Okay, I guess we'll do Keaton Mitchell. I refuse to draft Miles Sanders. All right, now we can look at defense. This should be easy. 49ers. Oh, another tip for drafting defenses. Think about the division. They got 3 other opponents in there that they're going to play twice. So that's 6 games out of a 17 schedule that they're going to have to play. In the 49ers, that's a favorable situation. You know, they got the Cardinals, who aren't amazing. They have the Rams, who they kind of struggle. Or the Rams kind of struggle against the Niners. And then you have the Seahawks, who they could be great. But, you know, when you have a 49er defense like that, it could be really, really good. But then you have the Cowboys as well, with a rookie quarterback and Jaden Daniels, a struggling Daniel Jones or Daniel Dones. And then you have, dadgummit, who am I missing? Oh, man, I got a draft now. We'll go Daniel. Not Daniel. See, I'm out of it. Long day of work, too. Oh, Deontay Foreman or Clyde Edwards. Ooh. Ugh. See, this is a 12-man right here, where it's like the bottom of the barrel. You're just like, I don't want any of these guys, but I have to. Oh, Demario Douglas. I think he could be a late round steal, just because, like, man, if he didn't get injured, he was starting to get really good, but then, boom, I think he blew his knee out. So go Demario. And then last one, we got to get a kicker. See, like, it can let me not do that. See, like, that does not happen in real life. So we'll go kicker. They got a picture of he was the best kicker last year. And they don't have a picture for him? I got you, man. I got you. There we go. And Younghoe Koo getting picked almost last. That's disrespectful. All right, so here's the team. I want to see if I can find a better drafting site. That's ridiculous. I didn't know it was going to be, like, so restricted. Joe Burrow again. Josh Jacobs again. K9, Jamar Chase, who's going to be wide receiver 1 this year. Michael Pittman, Evan Ingram, Aaron Jones, the Dallas Cowboys defense. Brandon Aubrey, so we got Cowboys defense, Cowboys kicker. Terry McLaurin, DeAndre Hopkins, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and then Keon Coleman, Jahan Dotson, who I think is a steal, Justin Herbert, and Keaton Mitchell. I didn't want Keaton Mitchell, but I also refused, like I said earlier, to draft Miles Sanders. There's just no way. What up, Chili? How you doing, brother? Not too bad. Should we do another one? What's our run time at right now? He a fan. Can't get that song out of my head. It won't show me. Okay, that's fine. Not too bad. All right, let's see. Let me switch over to full cam and do some research. Back to my researcher Eli days. Let's go to fantasy mock draft. Fantasy football mock draft. See, I can't join ESPN. It's because you, like, have to join a room. And the next one's at 5:15. I'm not going to make y'all wait for 5 minutes. I might just end it here. Really don't want to, but it's like this always happens. When I'm about to end it, like, people start joining. It's unbelievable. PFF has one. Hold on. What? Oh, okay. It's already selected on that. We'll do 10. Draft number. We'll go 7. Okay, so 6 is the number of bench positions. That's pretty normal. 15 rounds. Yep, that's normal too. PPR, 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, 1 tight end, 1 flex, 0 super flex. No, thank you. 1 defense and 1 kicker. No draft strategy. I'm okay on that. Favorite team? Oh, opponent's draft. I don't want to do that. All right. Let's get this thing started. Switch over. Sip of the yerb. All right, here we go. I think. Oh, it's going to be slow. It's going to be one of those. Oh, I don't want to do that. Tony Pollard? Dude. No, we're not doing this. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. That's ridiculous. No, thanks. I'm okay. I'm all right. No, thanks. Let's get out of here. I'm a mess right now. This is not okay. All right, that's got to be the end of the show today. I hope you all liked the mock drafts. It's very rough. It is May. It's May 9th. No one's really drafting right now. But I figured why not, because the NFL draft is over. We can finally mock draft. Let's get into it. So that's a good 1.0. I really want to, I'll go back to this stream. I'll save the original teams that we drafted, and then we'll look later, like a month or so later, and then a month or so later after that, and see how we did and what it compares to now with like all the news coming in. So not too bad. I really do appreciate y'all coming in. Not too bad. How long is stream time? 46 minutes. We'll take it. Pretty short. Not too bad. Not too shabby, I should say. Exactly, that guy. But yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with my boo bear. And then so let's go let's get out of here. As always, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe. No question of the day. I'll think of one right now, actually, just to give y'all. What's your favorite weather? You don't have to put in the chat. It's just one to think about and why. Get your gears turning. So yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. God bless. Be kind. Peace.